Hello beautiful people and welcome back to my advent calendar or Vlogmas, but I prefer to call it advent calendar, it's cozier. And it's the 6th of December today. My hair is going out of place completely, is a disaster. I promise I will get an haircut by the end of the week for sure. So, if you are new to this advent calendar, you have 5 episodes to watch, and it's my attempt to be constant with something and doing this right. But during this time, going up to Christmas or the holiday breaks, I want to share a little bit of my history, my traditions, my family, how I grew up with during Christmas, and what is the story generally. And if you are a long-time follower, or if you have seen my previous episodes, these tend to be a little bit of religiosity, not trying to make a statement or anything. It's just that the traditions over there where I was born and I grew up tend to be really related to the church when it comes to Christmas. I always try to leave that as a statement rather than make a point. Anyway, today is the 6th of December. We do have our first crown candle lit up, and this will stay with us until the next candle for the next Sunday, basically. Anyway, today is St. Nicholas Day, and let me get back into the mood of the situation. So, you imagine we are in northern Italy, outside is foggy and snowy, and it's a beautiful, crispy day in December. And the day has been very fun. We baked our Venetian fugassa, and check my previous episodes for the recipe. We did a lot of crafting. We made this beautiful Christmas crown with candles. And today is a special day because in our town, St. Nicholas is the patron saint, and there's big celebrations all over the town and all over the regions. We don't go to school because St. Nicholas of Bari is the patron saint of students, so we're at home. And we're just waiting for the evening to come because it's very full of excitement and traditions as well. The first thing that we do is light up a lot of candles in every window that we have to wait for St. Nicholas to come around. St. Nicholas is a bishop from Asia somewhere. Mira, I think, is the way you say the town he was from in Italian, but eventually his body at least got up to Bari in southern Italy, and from there, I suppose, he came up to become Santa Claus. Anyway, for us, St. Nicholas comes on the 6th of December, and is this old guy, old bishop, hanging around town with a donkey and 2 little furry friends called Krampus. The Krampus are kind of 2 demons. They are mischieving and they are quite angry with everybody, and they are beating up bad children, naughty children, with a stick. And they are walking around town, beating up bad children, angry children, and bringing presents to the good ones, the nice ones. So it's our sort of Santa Claus type of thing. In my region, we don't have Santa Claus. We do have other little figures like St. Nicholas on the 6th of December. We do have St. Lucia, Santa Lucia, on the 13th of December. and our big presents come later on the 6th of January with La Befana. But I will tell you about these other figures in later episodes. So, what happens? We light the candles, we wait for St. Nicholas to come with his donkeys and his Krampuses, and we are very afraid of the Krampuses because they are quite bad, and if you haven't been good all year round, they will beat you up with a stick. We go to Mass, to church, when it's about 6 in the evening, after having our tea and just before dinner. My great-grandmother, as usual, she's an important figure of this tour around Venetian tradition. She stays at home. She doesn't come to church because it's just for young people, she said, but she is making the dinner that we will enjoy together after the Mass. We go to Mass, and the thing that happens there is that bread is given out to the people that attend. Little bags full of bread that has been blessed by the priest and by St. Nicholas. And you bring home this bread and you will share it with your family, friends, and you gift it to people that are perhaps sick or that need a little bit of help. And I always found this bread extraordinarily delicious. The parish always choose very nice milk bread, very soft and white, something that we didn't really have in the family often. And that was extraordinarily exciting to come back from church with this nice packet of bread, and I used to bring a little bit of bread to my grandparents on the other side, that weren't living with us, of course, and that was just very, very, very nice, and a nice tradition that I don't really know if it's still going on. You bring home the bread, you have dinner with this lovely bread as well, and then you wait for the presents to come. And there's usually my dad and my grandfather rumbling around the house from the outside, bashing on the windows and making a lot of noise to make us children think that actually St. Nicholas was over there, and he probably was. And the Krampuses were looking for us. And they used to leave presents by the doors and by the windows for us to find. I know that in some villages they are now doing the proper St. Nicholas walk around the town with some guy dressing up as St. Nicholas and the Krampuses dressing up with like a lot of fur and wool and just joking around with the bells and beating up people randomly without any damage, just a funny thing. But they do this kind of parade, which is very nice, and they give people, children, candies and little presents. So I really hope you did enjoy this little snippet into the first presents that we have as children in Venice and the St. Nicholas tradition, which is quite big over there. And yeah, do remember that my knit-along is up, and you could win some lovely Irish yarns and some patterns and probably a book if I can source any, and I will draw the winner at the end of this advent calendar. I hope you have a great St. Nicholas Day if you're celebrating, or a great week if you're not. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.